Hi guys, Prestone Mage here, recording our Iconic Masters 2B round number 3. I made a few changes to the deck since it is a league. I took out our spell that doesn't do anything for us really, this one, and a Phantasm, and I added a a Mark of Mutiny and a Mnemonic Wall. Alright guys, so we're on the draw. And we're definitely going to mulligan because we don't have a land. But this would have been cool, I guess, to have a curve, right? Alright. Cool. So let's definitely mulligan. And we have a mono blue hand. So I guess we'll keep, I don't really want to mulligan too far. We do have stuff to do. Okay, so playing against the black deck. So swamp next turn would be great. I mean, not a swamp. A mountain would be great. So the opponent leads off with a Bloodghast. Alright. So something that can continuously attack. Okay, cool. So we got there on our mountain. Next turn we can Jesse and Thief and block. Right? We're not really afraid of pump spells out of the opponent. Let's see what their second color is if they have one. Red. So likely, I was about to say, likely a lot of removal in this color combination. So I think we are going to block. They could have like Fury Charm or something to make it bad for us, but I don't know. That's not much of a main deck card. Or is it? I don't know. It's got two modes, +1/+1 and kill an artifact. Or they're just going to kill it. Okay, they're just going to kill it. We'll mill a mountain. It's kind of good for us, I guess. We might just need to get there in our Hypersonic Dragon. I mean, they are kind of using a lot of removal. So yeah. So let's see if they play. They might be on like a red-black dragon thing. So they're gonna draw on this card. If they're gonna mill themselves a lot, maybe our Phantasms would be good. Okay. So I think we're just going to dragon here. We don't have any instants or sorceries to get in with, or to return with our wall. I think we'll probably just hardcast this next turn. The opponent used a lot of their removal, so maybe this will survive, maybe it won't. We definitely win the race though. I mean, if they're just going to attack with their 2-1, but let's see what they'll add to the board. Ooh. Alright, so whenever a land enters the battlefield under their control, you may have a player lose 3 life. If you do, put 3 +1/+1 counters on it. Okay. So they burn us for 3 and then they turn that into a 6/6. It's a pretty big game. Okay. So we'll try to attack past it here. Or we will. And we'll play our guy. Oops. Kind of want to leave some blue mana open. We don't want to. Oh. Passed. I was about to say, we don't want to. Oh, we already played a land. Just, what do you call it? like not want to represent something, I guess we can. It's not the biggest deal. The opponent's already got like a onboard threat that's just insane. We go to 9, we take what? 3. I guess we're looking to board in like another Mark of Mutiny. So when they play huge stuff like this, they're gonna get smacked for a big amount or they'll just die. So we definitely need a block here because let's see, right? Take 6. I guess this would be kind of insane with like a green deck. It's like putting a lot of like lands into play. Okay. Let's see if they add like a creature to the board. If we top deck Mark of Mutiny, we could probably win. They still have 4 mana open, which could represent like Grizzly Spectacle, so we wouldn't. Alright, so I guess we gotta keep something open, right? Because that's, well, we're gonna, as soon as they play a land, we're gonna die. So I guess we just attack and then hope they don't play a land. Does not have flying, I thought it did. It's got wings, I think. Nope, it's not got wings. Our wall, I guess we probably could have played our wall. So maybe that was a dumb misplay. I should have like played our wall. Well, we're just dead. So just to like, suppose they didn't have it, like block their guy and crack back. Alright, so our phantasms probably aren't that good. I'd rather have like maybe another Mark of Mutiny, which again isn't that good, but we're kind of just light on playables. Fury Charm, this pops artifacts. Yeah, we're kind of up against it, guys. Let's just run it back. So yeah, this deck didn't really get there. I think we needed more like Kiln Fiends and like a Distortion Strike. Like one could, those are like some of the most important cards in here. Maybe another, for this deck to have been to like a lot better. Maybe we wanted like a little bit more burn and then like a little bit more like lower curved creatures, like another one of these. Like we've never played one of these in our draft. Maybe another one of those, a Distortion Strike. You know, maybe more mana leaks instead of this stuff. But alright, so we'll play and we'll see what happens. Ugh, man. Maybe we just keep. It's not what we want, but I don't want to like. I don't want to just mulligan ourselves out of it. At least we can do something, right? Maybe not. So like mana leak would boom. Get that. And then I guess it's worse when they have a lot of mana. So we have dissolve up plus repeal. If they don't cast anything that we want to dissolve, I guess we can cast repeal. But we don't have much. Let's see if they have a 4-drop. So the question is, do we just let them have all this mana and then just counter like their actual threats. Maybe. Let's see if that works. Again, I probably should have repealed. I forgot to repeal end of turn. So we got 4. So they're at 6 cards, which is insane, but they're at like a ton of mana. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're just like on the dissolve plan. Yeah. See, this would be a good plan maybe if we're on like blue-white or something. We're gonna cast like 5 drops that are gonna take the game over. We're gonna let this resolve and then we'll just like repeal it, I guess, right? And it's got defender, so I actually don't care. So maybe we repeal like that. So that can actually turn into a card. So we'll do that. So that's 4, 5. I don't want to let our dissolves kind of hang, so we'll just suspend this. We're gonna have to just play like kind of like a real tricky game to where like maybe we can kind of like trick them into things. If we draw another land, like we can cast some of our 3 drops, I guess. We can still keep up dissolve. So we definitely want to counter that. I think we just bottom our lands. It's like, yeah, they don't help us get to the 6 where we're like trying to cast 2 things a turn. But we're likely going to draw more lands throughout the course of the game. So like even like this still like lets us kind of keep dissolve open. And it's a good blocker too. So we kind of gave up on like kind of controlling their mana and stuff. So 7. Beginning upkeep, sack a creature other than it. So you can sack this like twice, but then they can attack for like 7 or 14. Could be a cool creature to like steal, but I don't really care. Not at this point, not when they're like at a high life total and we have like no way of just kind of dealing with it. So cool, we got the bottom like 2. Alright. Play this, I think, right? Cost. This attacks for more. We'll unleash it. And then we're kind of just on this weird, the opponent only has 2 cards in hand, but we'll see what happens. We're kind of on this weird, like, kind of just get them plan, where we're playing with like a lot less powerful stuff, I think, but we're just doing the best we can. So the opponent's gonna kind of card filter a little bit. They have a ton of mana. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Pretty much cast anything. But they draw probably both things. This can be unblockable. This is unblockable unless they have a flyer or a reach guy. Splatter thug, I don't know. It's like suppose we kill this egg. Like we attack and they block. They can kind of crack back for at least 5 a turn if they want. So I don't know how bad we want to do that. Maybe we should have just played this. So go for the attack. We'll definitely block here. If they do something to change this combat, we actually don't care that much. Do we get it? Alright, so that's kind of good for us. And it makes that guy unblockable. We can make this guy bigger. Right, or do we want to just play the Pyromancer? I think we give up on the 2 damage to get this thing going. And it's weird, like, not attacking with that thing. But we're just not there yet. Okay. How close are we at like milling them? Probably just closer with winning with combat damage. So we have this weird scrapper deck. We don't care if we take 2. But we're just going to try to scrap our way through this. At least we're actually doing something though. We're not doing many powerful things, but we're doing stuff. Okay, we get our guy back, right? Or best. Nice. So that's a really good draw for us. We're gonna take this thing away. Right? Make our guy bigger. I don't know if we forgot about this card. I think we just cast it last turn. Go to combat and attack for a bunch, right? Oops, we forgot to equip. Misplay. And at this point, I think we just represent something, right? Yeah. Well, I already passed priority anyway. Anger. Ugh. That makes me angry. Alright, so let's ping them. So they had Wrath. Well, it's pretty good for them. They play like a huge creature. I guess we can like steal it, like a huge flyer. So I guess that's an out that we have. Like if they play like Ob Nixilis or something. Or even like this, because it gets a counter and then we can equip it, right? 3, that's 3, 4, 5. Again, we want to do our math. That's kind of good for us. I think they just milled the land that we would have drew. Okay, repeal is pretty good, right? So we have 4, 5. So it's going to cost 5 mana to repeal something, right? So we'll just pass the turn, hope to repeal, and then like steal a guy and attack, equip and attack. We'll see. Take our 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we'll just take our 5. If they play a big thing, we'll want to steal it. Or at least something with 3 power. Close. Three, so 5, 6, 7, 8. So I don't think we're just dead to like something. So if we steal this, becomes a 3 guy, and then we can pump it. Alright. 3, 4, 5, 6. So we need 6 mana. Alright, 3 to steal, 2 to equip, that's 5, and then 1 to fire breathe it. So 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, so we'll try it. We'll go for it. Opponent needs a removal spell. So let's see what they have. So we'll do that with our islands. We'll go to combat. Attack. We'll see if we can get them. They need a removal spell. Alright, cool, we got them. Again, it's one of those dirtily type of hands that we just kind of need to get them with. So again, we probably actually want like another one of those since we're playing such... Oh, we already have 2. Okay, since we're playing such a dirtily weird game. I don't think we want to diminish, right? Okay. I'll just keep it like that. We don't have any of our phantasms in. Maybe we should. We're on likely the draw. I don't know what I'd want to take out though. We're really creature light, but it is another creature. Maybe a dissolve on the play. I don't know that I like having like counter spells and like kind of decks where we don't really have like much powerful stuff going on or removal. It gives us something to do to counter like their powerful threats and stuff. I think we just run it back. We gotta watch out for anger though. Anger of the gods. Alright. There's another landlight. We're on the draw. With a 2-drop. I mean, we have cool stuff that we can do, right? Like Darksteel Axe. And then if we draw land, a Kiln Fiend. I think we need a mulligan, because the axe only is kind of good though if we have like things to do. And we got lucky with this one. So we'll keep, because we have a turn 1. We're going to bottom that. We don't have a double another island right now to be able to make use of that. So we have to suspend this. And this is always good, like when we can start a game with like a powerful turn 1 play. See what our opponent does. What does this do? So flyers gain haste. When a dragon enters the battlefield, does X damage to target creature, player, X is the number of dragons you can control. So we'll see. That's going to work out. We might need to mark immediately our own guys, just to put it out of like burn range, right? Because like this gets pinged, our guy gets pinged, like just for playing one dragon. Let's see if they do it. Even that like little dragon speaker guy, I think is a dragon. Okay. So they're kind of like looting. I guess maybe like Jace's Phantasm is good in this against this in this matchup. I think I wanna. This might be kind of weird, but I may actually want to mark immediately this guy instead of playing our guy. And I should have done that pre-combat, but I don't want this guy to just get pinged out when they play like a dragon. But I guess it gets kind of neutralized when they play a dragon anyway. So again, that's kind of a weird play, especially in the timing. But watch, like if they play like a dragon, I don't want this thing to just get lost. Okay, so kind of worthless anyway. So we kind of lost a card for no reason. That seems really bad now. That's just the way it is. Again, like Phantasms would be pretty good because I think it blocks a lot of the dragons. Okay, and they get our mark. Now we'll see that we have nothing. Yeah, this game's not going very well for us. This card will be pretty good in this matchup though because of like, oh, that's a Goblin Shaman. I thought it was a, so we finally get to cast this thing, right? Okay. Cast. So they'll likely block here, but at least we'll get in for 4 if they do. They don't know we have this island, I think, because after when they duress, I think they only saw like the mountain. We're at a pretty extreme disadvantage. We play a dragon, this guy dies. Right. It has haste. So even like the little tiny guy does it too. Alright, so they're just gonna spectacle. Awesome stuff. Alright, nice. So it's a good one for us. Alright, so we'll see if we can sneak a game in. Use the removal spell on our little guy, or our 4/1. But who knows? Maybe they have another one. A non-creature spell would be pretty good. Preferably like a repeal or something. Like maybe bounce that, trigger this guy, attack for 6 and draw a card. I don't know, maybe we just got kind of lucky, like the opponent isn't doing that much. Okay. Alright, so there we go. We got that. I think we just attack in the air, right? We can cast this at instant speed. Flying trample if they have a dragon. So we can maybe like block here. I think we just take the 3 there. The opponent just, like, unfortunately for them, just hasn't really drawn a dragon to like utilize this stuff. Like this gets huge, it's reduced. Okay, Killing Fiend is pretty cool. We just play our land, attack in the air. So I think I'm just gonna play this. If the opponent angers, it's actually worse for them than it is for us. So this can't block. Nothing that we have dies to like a trigger from one dragon, right? Where X is the number of dragons. Okay, so do we want to cast this in response? I think not, right? So I think we want to save the pillar for the opponent to target them directly. Probably should have blocked. So let me see, if I attack, I go block, block, right? But if I do this pre-combat, then this is big. Doesn't die. So if I, let's see, I target the opponent, put them down to 1, this is a 2-4, and this is a 3-2. So they'll probably put this on there. And then if they block, that's not lethal. So if I target the opponent, they go to 1. Then I attack, they have to block, so they'll trade here. That'll get blocked there. If I target this, then this is a 2-4, and this is a 4-2. They'll probably block here, because they have to, it's lethal. Right, they'll block here, and then this will die to the... I don't know, maybe we just pass though. Kind of pushing it here, but they're kind of in a spot to where like they can die, or their creature dies when we attack. We're letting our Kiln Fiend die, but they lose 1 blocker, right? Okay. So we'll see what happens. A wall would be pretty good for us. I don't think they milled it. Okay, wow. Alright, cool. Well, what do we want to get with the wall? Pillar of Flame, but that puts them at 2. Mark of Mutiny says they can't really play anything. So I think we just actually play Mark and Mutiny and just say, alright, you're up. Right. Okay, so we'll target Mark and Mutiny. And we'll say, do your worst, right? Basically, if they play a guy, it's dead. They need like a discard spell. And what else could we have gotten? Pillar puts them down to 1. Now we're just in top deck mode. Repeal. So we have 7 lands in play. 8, 9, 10, 11. So we only have 5. Okay, so they're just dead, right? Because we Mark a Mutiny. It's right. So they hit us down to 4. Yeah. Yeah. Oops. Alright. The opponent forgot, I think, that we got Mark and Mutiny back. So yeah, they forgot about it. So we'll take our 4. Right? Then we'll just do what we need to do. So again, we kind of, I guess if we went in this round, we did it because we kind of cheesed. We kind of just played weird dirtily spells. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. We got our 40 play points, I guess. But yeah, thanks again for watching. Take care.